I want to protect my child because I have two small child. And I don't want they use the mask.
Thousands of parents gathered here in Quartier des Spectacles in Montreal on Saturday, demanding the Quebec government revise some of the COVID measures put in place in schools, saying they're preventing kids from being kids.
If I would be a teenager right now, or I would be a children of 8 years old, I would look to my mom and say, Mom, please step up for me, because I cannot do my physical education with a mask in my face. I'm not allowed to see my friend. I'm not allowed to see my family. I'm not allowed to see my grandma. I have no birthday. I have nothing. So it's the role of the parents to step up.
As a parents, we know we want what's best for our children, and I think we are the best we're the best ones to decide.
La Grande Marche des Enfants is a demonstration staged by the Collectif Parents Québec, which has more than 21,000 members, some of who are hoping Saturday's walk can put pressure on the Legault government to hasten the return to pre-COVID rules across Quebec schools. 18,082 Quebec students have tested positive to the virus since the start of the pandemic, and more than 9,000 classes have been cancelled. But these parents insist kids should be allowed to live freely and not be forced to wear masks in class.
My boy, he doesn't want to wear a mask. He feels that it's unnecessary, and he knows a lot about the virus and the pandemic. He knows that he's not at risk.
To continue to keep children, defenseless children who don't have the skills or the knowledge to make these decisions for themselves, parents need to rise up and stand up in their defense.
Protesters marched around Quartier des Spectacles, some themselves not socially distancing or wearing masks.
The government don't say what you're thinking about that. Just take the decision and don't listen.
We're impacting a full, complete generation, and the price, we're going to see it in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years from now. Like, we have, as parents, it's a role to say enough is enough.
In Montreal, Samsara Rainville, City News.